Peace to the gods. First and foremost, I want to give all praise and honor to the Honorable Master Teacher Nature Boy for sparking my mind. I love myself. So what I want to talk to my reflections about today is focus. How many of us truly understand the importance of focus and what focus really is? If you take note in life, everything that is natural, humans in the lower self copied it so that we can use it in our lives. It is the life in society, the life in our lower self. Everything, from a computer to a car to an airplane, helicopter, everything stems from a natural way of living, stems from a way God intended things to be. And us in our lower self, we copied this to make our lives easier, more comfortable. We as humans, we like to take the path of least existence. We like things to be easy. That's why some of us, we use and utilize the energy of others so that we can get what we want while we are in the comfort of our comfort zone. But what I want to talk about today is focus. And as I said, that everything in our society of Babylon is a carbon copy of how things should be in nature, was focused too, copied, so that we can utilize it in our society of Babylon. And this carbon copy of focus is money. The true currency of life is focus. And in this life that we live, in this life that we think is the only way of living, which is not, we use money to get whatever we want. And in order for us to get money, we need to give our focus, give our energy to something else in order for us to attain that paper, so we can get what we want, which is material gain, which is buying your food, getting a roof over your head, getting you that shiny car, nice clothes, get that girl that you want, be an independent woman, whatever you need. But the true currency of life, the true currency of the universe, is the focus, the attention that you give to another being so that you can get money, paper. Each and every one of us as human beings, we are our own universe. We create our own reality. We create our own existence. We create our own situations we find ourselves in. And there's a certain few of us that know the secrets and they utilize it so that they may benefit of it. So they use their brothers and sisters, they use their reflections, they use their neighbors in order for them to make life easier and more comfortable for them. Naturally and spiritually, and how things should be, whatever you want in life, you need only to pay attention to what it is that you want. That is all the universe expects of you. If you want a happy life, focus and pay your attention to live your life so that you deserve to be happy. Everything falls into each other. If you want something, you're going to have to give something to have something. So if you want good to come to you, you're going to have to put good out into the universe. If you want a better life, then you yourself understand yourself and give a better life to others so that you may have a better life. But there's a paradox also in this, that sometimes what people want from you is not in the best interest of you yourself. Because while life starts with you, and when I say life starts with you, you're going to have to study yourself, study your mind, because everything is mind. As soon as you get to know your mind, you will understand why is it that things is coming to you, why is it that things is happening to you, and why is it that you can't get what it is you want. The true currency of life is focus. They call it pay attention. In school they tell you to pay attention. Yes, you are paying. You are paying your focus. You are giving your energy to this that you want. If you want to study self, if you want to study astrology, you're going to have to pay attention to giving your energy to attain this knowledge of self. And as soon as you give your attention to something else, you will feel that your mind, that your soul is being torn apart. And you will feel the imbalance in your mind. You will feel the imbalance in your soul. And that is why it's stated in the book that you can't serve two gods. It's either you love the one God and hate the other, or you hate the other and love the other. If you want to become better, you're going to have to give your full energy and your full focus to becoming better. Becoming a better person. Leveling up. You're going to lose people in your life. And that is part of growing. You're going to have to speak the truth. And the only way that you're going to know this truth is if you apply this knowledge to your life. And in me studying myself and also trying to put my focus on other things, I felt the imbalance in my mind. And I felt that I'm being disconnected from my true self. And that is why I'm posting this video more to inspire myself, to keep my focus and pay my attention to my goal and to my achievements, what I want in life. And what I want to life is to come into my true self, to be the authentic self that God intended for me to be, that I intended for me to be, because I am God, experiencing life through this perspective of this being. And although I'm experiencing life through this perspective of this being, I know behind everything that I am God. And I also know that I am not exempt from the experience of life. Even though I am God, I am still experiencing life. I will still make mistakes because I am human. And so are each and every one of you. You are God having the human experience. And it is by time now that we realize that we are God. As things is going on in the earth, as things is happening on earth, beings are being awoken, natural disasters is happening. This is all signs that the end is near. Not the end of earth, the end of Babylon. Like I said, all that is natural have a carbon copy of it. And that carbon copy is going against its nature. Everything that we do, we are living backwards. Everything that you can think of, there is a true way of doing it. How you perceive your reality, there's a true way of perceiving reality. Because what you seem to see outside of you, it's actually in your mind. What you hear, it's in your mind. What you taste, what you feel, what you smell, all the senses that help you experience reality is what you experience in your mind. How you sleep on a bed, you're not supposed to sleep on a bed because it disconnects you from earth. We are supposed to live and sleep on earth. Having rubber on your shoes, having rubber on your feet, that is disconnecting you from earth. All because you are energy and you need to be plugged in, connected to the source, earth, Mother Nature, that gives everything life with the help of the Son of God. Everything that we do, we are living backwards. And when you spell live backwards, it is evil. We are not here to compete against each other. We're not here to push the other one aside so that we can have what we want in this life. We're not here to work your whole life for a next person, for a pension, only for your children to go through the same cycle. No, my brothers, no, my sisters, no reflections. And when I say reflections, I'm saying that because I am aware and I know that I am you and you are me, all stemming from the same energy source which is God, only experiencing life subjectively, to give God the opportunity to experience creation from all aspects of life, from every objective view, from every subjective view, from every experience. There is nothing that can say that God did not experience. And while you are going through this life, through this journey of life, you are doing things and saying things and seeing things and thinking things. All the while building your life for your next reality. Building your life for when you will be reincarnated again and the time that you close your eyes here. And when you appear for God, which is yourself, you will judge yourself as to what you did here. Knowing the truth and doing the truth is two different things. And it's about time now, brothers and sisters, that we should get out of this paradigm of religions and realize that you are the only one in existence. Study your sciences. Get to know yourself. Ask questions. Where do you come from? If you say that you are a soul and you are inside of this body, where does the soul go when this body is no longer here? And do you want to tell me that the soul is the age of you? Do you mean to tell me a soul is the age of 23 or 4 or 5 when this body dies? Everything stems from God. And where is God? You are God. The universe that you see up there, that's God. The triple black darkness, complete balance between masculine and feminine. And in the beginning there was the light, which is the sun, which is your mind. And the light was with God. The sun was in the darkness of the sky. The thoughts was in the darkness of your brain. And let there be light. Thought lit up everything. The sun lit up everything. Everything is fractal. Everything is fractal. As above, so below. You pray it in your Our Father also, that you want things to be on earth as it is in heaven. As the planets was aligned on the day of you being logged into this earth, so too are your DNA coded in a certain sequence that makes you you. But that DNA that makes that genome in that DNA that makes you you are a part of a DNA strand that have all the information in there. The same DNA strand that is in your cells, the same DNA strand is in the cells of an ant. But it's only because different genomes is activated in that ant, made it that ant is an ant, and the different DNA in the different genomes is activated in your DNA makes you. And so too goes it to all living organisms. All of us, we have the same DNA, only with this different genomes, different genes that's activated, that makes us look different, that gives us the perception of being separate. So too is the solar system. There's only one solar system that we are currently experiencing. Currently we are experiencing this, we are in this realm of existence. And the solar system can be divided into trillions of formations by the alignment of the planets and the signs and the houses. The same as the DNA can manufacture different genomes, so too can the solar system manufacture different astrological energies, which gives you your soul. And the same as it is above, so too is it below. So let's give our attention, let's give our focus and pay attention to that which is truly important in life. To find yourself, to wake up and stay awake. So that you can do what you're supposed to do and proclaim the kingdom of God. Come into your higher self, into the kingdom of heaven, which is all in the mind. That is my message I want to put out today. And I want to encourage myself and remind myself that this is your journey. This is your journey. And don't let the next one pull you by your nose on your journey and tell you when to turn right and when to turn left. Don't let the next tell you not to ask questions. Don't follow the masses. Do what you feel is right. Experience the things that you want to experience. Live life how you want to live life. If it means you have to go through that to find yourself. There's only one way of living life, and that is living in tune with nature, living in tune with the all, living in tune with God. And it is a lot of work. It is a lot of work gaining all that knowledge and applying that knowledge to your life and unraveling all this ignorance and sleepness that we found ourselves in. We have to untangle our minds of all the lies that we've been entangled in. But that is the message I want to put out there today. And remember, I love myself. Peace to the gods.